Hello, we're back. It's SuccHeads!
Yay! Oh yeah, sorry. I have to get
Did you miss us? It's fine, yeah, look at the camera. But also you need to be present for the people who are listening.
Sorry.
Via oral means.
Yeah, is that the word? Oral. That sounds very wrong.
That sounds very wrong indeed. Eoin Keane is back. Hello.
Hey.
Well, you've been here the whole time. You've just been behind a paywall.
Yeah, exactly. You've been keeping me away.
Yeah.
I feel like the Phantom of the Opera. I'm finally emerging. I'm like finally allowed to spread my wings and fly.
Well, no, you have to behave now again, right? Because things are getting on here. This is inadvertently turning into Patreon promo, and I don't mean it to be, but like, if you want to, it's patreon.com/Flap Culture. But like, you have to behave yourself here now, right?
I listened
Some
back.
Things even don't
it's just off the Richter scale. I was listening to the episode that we recorded right before Christmas. I think actually I might have had COVID that day. Did you get COVID before Christmas?
No, thankfully not.
Okay. Well, okay, maybe I didn't, but I came back into work and they were like, oh yeah, everyone got COVID after the Christmas party. And I was like, which...
Well.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, because you've also had 45 Christmas parties.
Yeah, Anyway, January is great. Time for a reset.
January's great. Well, you're thriving because it's award season.
Yeah, it is award. It was my favourite season. Yeah. My phone just dropped. So I want to make sure that I have it here for all, yourself.
All your many research. All your many research.
Wow, good English. Me fail English? That's impossible.
That's impossible. It's award season. You're thriving. You want to do an episode on the Golden Globes, but neither of us were really organised enough. And to be honest, I forgot Golden Globes to TV.
Oh yes, they do TV. Yeah,
so,
and the Golden Globes. I wonder, has their time really passed?
I don't know. I actually thought it was a Golden Globes this year.
Apart from the
but like Joe Coy being bad kind of made it good in a roundabout way.
But remember the golden days of the Golden Globes, to excuse the pun, like when Tina Fey and Paula used to present it, and they used to just go through everyone. And the Golden Globes is always like the fun, where everyone got drunk because it was a free bar or whatever, and then there was the whole thing where they turned out to be massive racists. Yeah. So I think they still have to do a bit of image rehabilitation. Is that the right term or whatever? And they're getting there. I actually thought that the winners in the Golden Globes were very interesting, and judging by the SAG nominations, I think the Golden Globes actually got it far more correct, if that's the term. Yeah, I think that the Golden Globes were... they awarded people who I liked, and there was a SAG, I think, load of... I'm perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me hear you scream before it's some more. But the SAG there's a load of emissions, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay, well, we won't dwell too long on the Golden Globes because obviously they've been and gone, but we have to talk about our little Succession babies.
Yes.
Did we make predictions on one of the last episodes?
I think, no, we definitely made predictions about the Emmys. There's definitely an episode where we probably should have listened to this, probably should have done a bit more preparation.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Do you know what? We're here now. But our little SuccHead children, they did very well. Kieran Culkin picking up Best Male Actor in a TV series, drama, because obviously they split the categories at the Golden Globes. He picked one up there. Sarah Snook picked up Best
Actress.
Best Female Actress in a drama again, I would imagine. Matthew McFadden, Best Supporting Male Actor.
How do you pronounce his surname? Not to get back to the whole M. Night Shyamalan of it all.
Jesus Christ, McFadden.
Is it McFadden?
Yeah.
It's not McFadden.
No. Okay. No relation to Brian.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Not that we know. Oh
not that we know.
Are we gonna...
This is the tangent we're going off on now?
No, I was about to say, do you know the way we're always going on about doing the genealogy shows, but it's Matthew McFadden doesn't it? It turns out he is actually like Brian McFadden's
first cousin.
You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Did Sarah Snook win at the Golden Globes?
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Did she definitely?
I think so. Yes, she did.
Okay, are we sure?
Yeah. Sarah Snook won, Succession won Best Drama Series, and there was another, I think, award. I think basically Oppenheimer won 5 awards in the films.
Apologies, Best Female Actor in TV Series Drama. The Golden Globes categories confuse me quite a lot. Yeah, it's been, and Succession won Best TV Drama Series. Yeah.
And then Matthew McFadden or McFadden, whatever his name is.
I told you how to pronounce it and you're just deliberately not pronouncing it.
So sorry.
Be endearing to your general public.
Shut up. He won Best Supporting Actor, but then who won Best Supporting Actress in a TV show?
Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, was it Jennifer Coolidge?
Pretty sure. At the Golden Globes.
At the Golden Globes, yeah. Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot here now.
Best Supporting Female Actor in a TV series at the Golden Globes went to. You've one more guess.
Oh, give me a clue.
Not the one you think. You watch the show and I don't.
The Bear.
I watched The Bear, you fucking...
Sorry. Okay. Wow.
Start. I love The Bear.
You do?
I told you to watch The Bear.
Yeah, you probably did.
Bye.
Tommy's at home watching The Bear right now while I'm filming this.
Watched it?
No. So he said he'd start it. Then he was. I know.
Watching it for the first time.
It's very good. We'll discuss this when we come to the Emmys. Okay, wait. Give me a. Okay, you've already given me a clue.
You watch the show. I don't. To be honest, kind of not who I would have expected to win.
I have no idea. Go on, tell me.
Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown.
Oh, of course. She's 6'3".
Is she?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, she's like Slender Man. What the
Yeah,
heck?
I know. Did you not see her when she was like going up to the stage and she was kind of like, she doesn't really walk. She kind of glides because she's just so tall and she's like kind of ethereal in a Florence and the Machine kind of way.
Okay.
But then if you look up at her shoes, first of all, her feet are like, Sideshow Bob size feet. And then, you've laughed so much that your glasses fogged up. And she's wearing flat shoes because she's 6'3". She's like,
God, not you, Tiffany Pollard and Elizabeth Debicki in her old maiden shoes. You did not just say that. Golden Globe winner Elizabeth Debicki and you're slating her shoes.
You're a Golden Globe winner. Dress like it.
You're better dressed for this fucking
Honestly.
podcast, I'd say. Okay. They were the Emmys, kind of no surprise.
No, they were the Golden Globes.
They were the Golden Globes. Sorry, we're about to talk about the Emmys. I think Nicholas Braun would have been in for. You can mind the mic, it's fine, don't worry. Or if you, just don't drink the mic.
Okay.
I think Nicholas Braun would have been in for a better shout, but obviously he's been kind of the centre of a lot of controversy.
Has he?
Controversy. A lot of allegations about him getting with the women that are young. Over the
No way.
Like in the midst of the final season airing. I think we'd just wrapped and maybe we didn't really talk about it, but
But obviously we were being paid off by Nicholas Braun's PR agency not to bring it up. So thanks so much to Tiffany in New York.
I was kind of surprised he went. You know
Sorry.
what I mean?
I didn't really understand that. Okay, so this makes way more sense because there was a video of, I think it was Io Edebiri. She was arriving at the Golden Globes and then Nicholas Braun was coming out of the car at the same time, another car, and then there was like an awkward interaction and then I think Pop Crave, Pop Bass, Pop whatever, they were like, oh, Io Edebiri and Nicholas Braun meet at the Golden Globes, and I was like, why is that noteworthy? But maybe it was because she was a bit like standoffish towards him.
Maybe. Oh, I need to go back and look that.
I hadn't. So the last I heard about Nicholas Braun was that he was the new Timothée Chalamet, aka spreading STIs all over New York because some people are having sex with him.
Well, I think it's a combination of those.
Wow.
Stories.
Have you been following Club Chalamet?
No, absolutely.
Do you know who Club Chalamet?
I know who Club Chalamet is.
Yeah.
Explain to the listeners who are not familiar.
So Club Chalamet runs this like Twitter account, which she's clearly obsessed with Timmy. She recently went to see Wonka for the 6th time in the cinemas.
Too many times.
I actually haven't seen it, but it's meant to be very good.
Yeah, and everyone says
it's actually
good.
pretty decent. But anyway, Club Chalamet was basically this fan page. No one knew who she was, and then suddenly she outed herself on 9/11 because she was like, she wrote a big long. This is the weirdest thing ever, but a big long post where she was like, I was meant to take a job in the South Tower, like in July of 2001, but for some reason I got a really bad feeling about it, and it would have changed my life financially, yada yada yada. But I decided not to take the job, and then 3 months later, obviously 9/11 happened. So basically, the moral of her story was follow your gut. But then everyone on the internet was like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" If you were old enough to have a finance job in 2001, how fucking old are you? And then it came out that it's this like middle-aged woman who's like obsessed with Timothée Chalamet to the point that
this is not an ageist podcast. I wouldn't have an issue with this, only like the level of standum is, I would say, borderline obsessive. Like when the news about him and Kylie, before they were even like fully public, fully out, as they were at the Golden Globes, they made their fucking public debut.
And she had some choice words to say about Kylie's presence at the Golden Globes. Let me tell you.
Oh, what did she say?
She was like, well, we all know what the elephant in the room is, and then she went on about something else and how sad she was that Timothy lost the Golden Globe and basically wouldn't be up for any other nominations. But I was reading that and I was like, this bitch is going to Selena him. She's going to fucking either kill Kylie or she's going to kill Timothy.
Yeah, because she is like, is constantly going on about how sad she is that they're together. Like,
yeah.
When the rumours initially came out, she was like giving advice to other Timothée Chalamet stands. Do they have a collective name, or is it literally has Club Chalamet?
Or maybe Club Chalamet.
Chalamet. Timothy M. Night Chalamet.
Timothée Chalamet. Timothy M. Night Chalamet.
Nobody's going to get to M. Night Shyamalan unless they're patrons.
Yeah, well, that's an inside joke for the patrons. Yeah. So
hate that for you.
Exactly.
Anyway, she was like giving advice to other Timothy Chalamet stands.
What was her advice?
Log off. If this is too stressful for you, drink loads of water. Prioritise self-care. The woman...
Don't take a job in the...
Both of our ages combined and 10 more, you know what I mean?
Honestly.
Touch grass.
But what does she do? She didn't take that job in the South Tower. What did she end up doing? Because there's a big gap between 2001 and 2023 when she became very prominent as a Timothée Chalamet stan.
What if you went in and you were looking to sort out your pension or draw a mortgage and you open the door and it's
Club Chalamet? What would the funniest job for her to be? Imagine if she was like...
But if it has to be in finance.
Yeah, she has to...
Accountant. Finance adjacent.
Imagine you missed your tax returns because she's too busy standing Timothy during awards season. If Timothy wins an Oscar, she's just cancelling her work for the thing.
She's gone.
Timothy deserves an Oscar. I really like Calling By Your Name. Anyway,
he deserves an Oscar and he will get one eventually. But
do you think?
Should fucking not be for Wonka. Don't get me fucking started.
Well, babes, he's not going to be nominated for Wonka.
I know he's not going to be nominated for Wonka, but I think
the only award season hope there is Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompa.
The Oompa Loompa.
Have you seen that video of them doing the French interview?
No.
And obviously Timothée Chalamet is half French and he's like, je joue Willy Wonka. And then Hugh Grant is like, je joue le Oompa Loompa. And he just looks so depressed. His face is so drawn. It's brilliant. Hugh Grant famously has loads of kids, so that's why he's still working. I think he said that in interviews. He doesn't like acting.
Perfect.
He's faith these kids.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
Emmys?
Yeah, let's talk about the Emmys.
Okay. I really wish we had gone back and listened to our predictions. But anyway, look, it won for Best Drama Series. It beat off Andor, Succession, I should say. It beat off Andor, Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul, the biggest loser ever. I
saw that.
Before. I think it's been nominated 55 times, has never won.
Yeah.
I get the exact figure, but it's like the most.
53.
53. Close enough. Succession, winner, Best Drama.
The age of Club Chalamet.
Yeah. The Bear won for comedy. Sarah Snook won for lead actress in a drama series.
Let's go.
Speech.
We can go through trying to go through the categories. So sorry,
yes.
you were going through best drama there. Like who did Succession beat off?
Andor, Better Call Saul, The Crown.
Beat off is a term we probably shouldn't use.
Well, you said it.
You said it first.
Did I?
Yeah.
Anyway, House of the Dragon.
You can't move for beating off.
The Last of Us, Succession, The White Lotus, Yellow Jackets.
Okay. So there was a train of thought or a theory that was running around the internet that The Last of Us was going to win a load of Emmys, basically because Succession had been on so long ago and The Last of Us was kind of fresh in people's minds, and Pedro Pascal is this darling, whatever. In particular, that Pedro Pascal was going to win the Emmy for Best Actor, and I was starting to freak out. Okay. I was like, Succession needs to, get these awards. So I was very happy this morning when I woke up at 6:30 and I saw that. Yeah, they had won.
Delighted.
Did you watch The Last of Us?
Yes, really like it.
I liked it.
I think next season is where we might see more awards chatter because I think it's a more significant season.
Well, what happened at the end of that? What happened at the end? Wasn't everything not solved?
Well, no, there's still a fucking ongoing pandemic.
Yeah, but are they not in the little plantation out in Montana and everyone's happily ever after? Kumbaya.
What episode did you stop at?
Maybe I didn't finish.
I don't think you did.
No, wait. They're all there in the commune, are they not?
Babe, you did not. Oh, no.
Well, what happens?
There's I'm not fucking telling you what happens. I'm not spoiling it for everyone.
No, I definitely watched it.
What happened in the last episode?
Yeah. Did they go back to the city? Did they go back to where they were?
They're back to the city. Do you remember seeing with the giraffe at all?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's like a living zoo.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the issue? I mean, that sounds great to me.
It's not that there's an issue. I'm not spoiling the end of that for you, but...
Tell me off air.
There is, I'll tell you off air. And if you haven't watched, I would recommend. But I think season 2...
Oh, for crying out loud.
Perfect. Season 2, I think there'll be more...
Adam, cut this.
Awards chatter. You know what I mean? Because, Succession was always going to run away with this.
Yeah, but there was a slight part of me that did doubt it for a tiny second.
Yeah. Okay, comedy series, The Bear won.
Now, come on, is The Bear a comedy?
But this is the thing, and I think Kieran Culkin talked about this on red carpets around the genre splitting, that it's a bit... And he actually said explicitly that he said he views Succession as a comedy.
Okay.
And... But wouldn't necessarily go as far as saying that it's in the wrong category or whatever, but he said there's definitely another show that is in the wrong category, but didn't say. And I think he means The Bear.
Yeah, what else could he mean?
Yeah, and I don't think he means it. I don't think it's in a positive or negative way. I just think that's obviously his opinion, whatever.
Now, I wasn't...
think The Bear is very funny as well.
You do think it's funny or you don't think it's funny?
I do think it's funny. I think Succession is funnier, and I think Succession could either be a drama or a comedy.
But they're both dramedies.
Yeah, but I think Bear leans way more drama.
Definitely. But no, I noticed that thing about there was the Twitter thing. They were like, somebody was like, I don't think The Bear is a comedy. And then someone was like, I did find it funny when they drugged all those kids. And that was a very good scene.
Yeah, that was very good.
And then also they talked about, but see, people are mixing up season 1 and season 2 of The Bear. This was season 1.
Yeah, because of the writer's strike, all of the winners at this year's Emmys for The Bear are for only season 1. Which I think is gas, because like, so are they just going to win all again next year? Because
were people voting thinking they were voting on season 2, which I think is infinitely better than season 1.
You think
season 2 is better?
Because when you think we'll get to best supporting actor,
yeah,
our baby Richie, Eban. Eban, sorry, lol.
Who I don't like because he was Desi in Girls, but you've never seen it, so we'll
get to it.
Yeah.
But he is a much better season in season 2.
Way better.
Anyway, we'll get to that in a sec. But anyway, The Bear won and it beat off, I'm just going to keep saying it, Abbott Elementary, which I am going to start after this because it looks...
Oh my God.
Do you watch it?
It's one of the best shows on TV. I would have liked for that to have won Best Comedy.
Beat off Barry, Jury Duty, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso and Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? The Bear doesn't belong in that category.
Sorry, how many fucking people got nominated? What was this, a free-for-all? It's like a participation trophy. Were they afraid to hurt anyone's feelings?
Yeah, I think so. Well, they should have been. They should have had been less fearful of fearing Ted Lasso's fucking feelings, because that was a fucking shit show.
I've never watched it, actually.
Don't bother.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's a bit too nice. I like my comedies to be gritty.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Like The Bear.
Lead actress in a drama series we already mentioned, Sarah Snook, winner there.
Yes, who did she beat?
She beat off our own Sharon Horgan for Bad Sisters.
Okay, never going to win, Sharon, no problem. No, sorry, no offence.
She might, season 2.
No, but in this year.
In this category, absolutely not. Yeah, no, you're right, and this year. Melanie Linsky for Yellow Jackets, Elizabeth
Don't
Moss.
watch it, but it's be really good.
Yeah, Elizabeth Moss for The Handmaid's Tale.
Elizabeth Moss, as I said, can't... Oh, I know we're on the Patreon anymore. Continue.
Park that thought. Park that thought?
I will park that thought.
Park that thought. Bella Ramsey.
I just feel as if it's a bit ridiculous that Elizabeth Moss is in The Handmaid's Tale while also being a member of the cult.
Oh yeah, you can say that on my feed, that's fine.
Can I? Okay, great.
Allegedly a part of a cult?
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's fine. Bella Ramsey, Last of Us, Kerry Russell for The Diplomat. Can you name one person that's watched that?
My friend Dara.
Perfect.
Yeah, literally. I can literally shout out to Dara. One person who's watched it. Okay. I think he watched it while he had the flu.
Okay.
And I think he sped through all the episodes. I watched the first episode of it and it was very good. There's a good little twist at the end of it, but it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Lead
actor in a drama series, Kieran Culkin, Succession, of course.
Baby girl.
And again, famously up against Brian Cox, also for Succession,
yep.
and Jeremy Strong, also for Succession.
Yeah.
First time in Emmys history that 3 of the same performers have been nominated in the same category.
3 from the same show.
Yeah.
And were you surprised to see Kieran Culkin win?
No.
This is why I want to go back to what we predicted, because I think I said that Kieran Culkin might win. I think you had said that you were still on the Jeremy Strong train.
Do you know what? I'll go back and I'll do an addendum after you're gone, and I'll see if you were right or wrong.
When you're gone.
When you're gone. Okay, this is the thing, right? It's not that when I look back, I'm like, I think all of the winners make sense, and I think they're absolutely correct. Are you all right?
No, I'm nervous of the video.
Oh, you're fixing your posture. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I just fixed my posture.
The only thing I was Brian Cox definitely. Okay, you don't need to sit like that.
Sorry, go on.
This
is how I always sit.
It is, yeah. Brian Cox never going to win, respectfully.
3 episodes.
3 episodes. Not in the season that much. Spoiler alert, whatever.
Has he ever won an Emmy? He has. Let me look it up. I'll look it up. You continue.
Right? The thing with Jeremy Strong is, brilliant across the show, but ultimately I do think stronger in the first 3 seasons than the 4th season. And it's not even that I think he's bad in season 4 or less good. He doesn't have as much to play with as the others do. But to be honest, and we'll obviously get to the SAGs, I really thought he would get something. We joked about a fucking participation trophy. I kind of thought he would get something to be like, acknowledge the hard work across the board of the cast.
Okay.
But now I'm wondering, was it simply also just a case of he wasn't going to go, so he was never going to win?
Why, does he not go to award shows?
He does, but he hasn't been at any of them, and I don't think he's not going to go to the SAGs now because he's not nominated. He wasn't at the Golden Globes, as far as I'm aware. He wasn't at the Golden Globes.
Oh
he
my
wasn't
God.
at the Emmys. He definitely wasn't at the Emmys. I'd be 90% certain he wasn't at the
I don't think he
Globes.
was. No, it was a picture of him.
Again, don't think he was at the Critics' Choice Awards.
So has he fallen out with the whole cast?
No, he hasn't, because Kieran thanked him in his Emmy speech. That's not really what I'm getting at. I'm just wondering. So he was up at the Critics' Choice Awards.
Brian Cox never won an Emmy for this show.
Okay. Did he win for something else?
Yeah, outstanding supporting actor in a miniseries, a movie.
For what?
In 2001, the same year the Club Chalamet did not take a job in the South Tower, he won for Nuremberg, where he played Hermann Wilhelm Göring.
You're very good at accents.
No, I'm not at all. Okay.
I don't know. I thought he would get something. But But when I look back on his category, it was like it was always Kieran.
But I think, and maybe like, so when I first saw that he won both the Golden Globe and the Emmy, I was like, wow, they're really appreciating Kieran finally. But like, he was so good in that season.
Yeah,
like,
brilliant.
Yeah. So overall, good choice. Well done.
Good job, Kieran. And he get the most very good. Well, sorry, his speech is kind of being divisive. Did you watch it?
I watched the speech. Yeah.
So he is married to someone, Jazz Carlton. Jazz Carlton. They're very cute on Instagram. But he's obviously like thanking everyone, and he thanks the cast, and he thanks Jesse Armstrong, and he thanks his wife, and he's like, thank you for giving me my 2 beautiful children. I'm paraphrasing here, but he's essentially like, I want more kids. You said if I won, maybe, right?
Yeah.
And I interpreted that as like, he's joking, but if everyone asked Katz, obviously, the post up of him winning and being like, this is adorable, and the comments, they were kind of scalping him, yeah. And I was like,
what?
Are we taking this a bit too seriously?
Oh my God, people need to fucking just take a chill pill.
It was very obvious that he was joking.
Yeah, but even if he was joking, I'm sure it was like a playful conversation that they had or whatever. And it's like I don't know, are people like say like what are the comments saying?
Someone was like, I'll actually just bring it up, but someone I think was like, not at all, stop with this or something like that. Hang on, I would wonder if he's deleted. No, actually, he's not the kind of person to delete a post. I wouldn't say. Of course, my beautiful wife Jazz. Thank you for giving me 2 amazing kids. And Jazz, I want more. You said maybe. You said maybe if I win.
Okay.
And the caption is, the awe is real. And the first comment is this cute though? Lol. And like the grimace kind of smiley face. Like
okay.
This.
No. Yeah.
And everyone else Katz replied saying, not just cute, it's downright adorable.
Well, okay, I wouldn't have engaged.
Second comment is saying that they know Kieran and that they're kind of vouching for him. If this was a non-famous straight couple who the wife was like,
oh God,
if you
I'm
win
bored
this
already.
golf tournament, I'll have a baby with you, more people would be grossed out. Okay, I mean this. Yeah, sorry. Someone commented going, this is so fucked up, with a full stop after every word, and then someone replied and goes, you're too online, and I appreciate that person.
People are in general too online.
For once, the comment section, it's not it. Anyway, gorgeous speech.
I thought that was cute. No, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe we'll get cancelled for this take.
On social media.
Please don't. I'm very insecure, and I would freak out if I was cancelled.
Limited our anthology series, Beef one.
So myself and Tommy have actually been watching this. Can't really get into it. I kind of get bored very easily.
Okay.
But it's enjoyable, but it's not gripping.
A lot more than I thought it would, because it was the same with the Golden Globes.
So what else was up in that category?
Okay, so it was up against Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Never seen it.
Daisy Jones and the Six, which I actually want to go back to. It's supposed to be good.
That's with Riley Keough, who is the daughter or granddaughter of Elvis. Yeah.
Fleischman is in trouble.
Brilliant. I've watched and I've read the book. I'd recommend the book. So good. It's written by Taffy Burdesser-Ackner, who is brilliant. She's actually a profile writer. I think we spoke about her before. She was the one who wrote that very famous profile of Tom Hanks. She's written loads. She also wrote one about Bradley Cooper.
What famous one about Tom Hanks?
Do you ever, there was one like Tom Hanks is the nicest man in America or something, and it's like a big profile of him, and he comes across very well in it. And then she also writes a profile about Bradley Cooper, where he's just very closed off and very inaccessible, and it's so good to read. She wrote one about Val Kilmer, which was very powerful because the way he's suffering from terminal cancer.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. She's such a good writer. Anyway, so I would recommend that.
And then rounding out that category, Obi-Wan Kenobi, our fave.
Lol.
Have you ever watched the Star Wars?
No.
Okay.
I actually haven't.
Have I?
Yeah. Here's $10. Go see a Star Wars.
Oh my God, we must do Arrested Development on Patreon.
Oh, so good.
The list is getting too long. Okay. Lead actress in a limited or anthology series or movie again went to Beef, so that was Ali Wong.
Ali Wong. Going out with
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Yes.
And so
where are you going here? Need I remind you again, we are not pointed by one.
Sorry, okay. I have to
What are you about to say?
Basically, somebody mentioned Ali Wong and Tommy was like, oh, you know that she's going out with Bill Hader, and I was like, oh yeah. And then me and Tommy were back to watching television. The two of us turned to the exact same time. It was like, he's meant to have a massive cock. And it's true. It's because Rachel Bilson from the OC. She said that she misses his big penis.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that info's in the public domain. Whatever. Blame Rachel Bilson.
Yeah, but it sounds like I know. I'm the only person who knows about this.
Don't shoot the messenger. I was about to say shoot Rachel Bilson. Don't do that.
Please don't shoot Rachel Bilson.
Yeah, okay, I need to edit all that. So sorry, Ali Wong beat out Lizzie Kaplan for Fleischman is in Trouble, Jessica Chastain for George and Tammy. Did you watch that?
No.
Dominique Fishback for Swarm.
No.
Catherine Hahn for Tiny Beautiful Things.
No.
And speaking of, Riley Keough for Daisy Jones and the Six.
No.
Lead actor in a limited or anthology series or movie went to Stephen Yeun for Beef.
Beef. See, okay, what the hell? Are they all seeing something in Beef that I'm not?
I think so, yeah. No, sorry, this is a bit of a weird category. Maybe it's just that I haven't watched a lot of them. I know everyone is going on about Blackbird. Taron Egerton was nominated for that.
What is Blackbird?
Something to do with prison, I want to say. It's actually supposed to be excellent, but I haven't watched it.
Is it like Prison Break?
No.
Well, then I'm not watching.
You're only watching it.
Yeah, I'm only watching if, what's his name? Wentworth Miller.
Wentworth Miller, naked and tattooed.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's still the only, my favourite Mariah Carey video.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he not in two of her videos?
Oh, is he?
I think We Belong Together is a continuation of another video.
I guess they belong together.
That's cinema. That's cinema that we should be rewarding.
Yeah, exactly.
Kamal Nanjiani, Welcome to Chippendales, which was on Disney Plus. Did anyone watch that?
No.
Evan Peters for Monster Jeffrey Dahmer story.
So cute. Not obviously in Dahmer. I actually don't really agree with Dahmer. Sorry, that sounds weird. I obviously don't agree with Dahmer, but the concept of that show, I think it's a bit icky. Didn't like a load of the victims' families come out and be like, we don't want you to glorify this. It
was very divisive, but like 8 bajillion people watched it. So then
yeah.
Perfect, brilliant. Ryan Murphy's like, perfect, brilliant.
It was Ryan Murphy behind it.
Yeah. And
truly the most evil man in America.
Just announced the casting for the second, because it's a full anthology series, so I think it's like that.
Who's the second one? Ted Bundy?
No, the Menendez brothers.
Oh.
It's like Javier Bardem.
That's going to be good. The Menendez brothers is like there's still people who but they full on believe that they're innocent.
Yeah.
Are they both dead now? Were they killed in prison? I don't know.
We need to move away from this.
Sorry.
We're just getting into completely incorrect territory, which we love to be in.
Sorry.
Daniel Radcliffe for Weird, the Ali Yankovic story.
Well.
And that's that. And Michael Shannon for George and Tammy. So congratulations, Stephen Yeun.
Okay, very good.
I'm not doing really special because who cares? But Elton John won that and he got it. So
he got it?
And he wasn't there.
Was he not?
He was like in bed.
Did he have like hip surgery or something?
Oh. Could you... Wait, are you going to stop me before I say something horrible? Giving out about an old man.
I know, and he's retired and everything. My friend Ronan makes off. Shout out to Ronan. He's in Australia at the moment. He'll never listen to this.
Well, thanks.
He's actually a bit of a dickhead. No, I'm joking. He thinks it's too easy to EGOT, and I think I agree with him. He says it's gotten way too easy. There's EGOTs flying around the place.
Yeah.
It's like, if Michelle Williams, if the first thing that Michelle Williams wins is of her EGOT is the Grammy for reading Britney Spears' book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Grammys are funny ones, I think.
Like
unless you're a legitimate triple threat and it's like you do it. But there's something about like reading a book or something or doing a
that's the thing.
Oh my God, I'm going to be killed by the comedians now. Do you know what they should bring in? They should turn it into an EGOTY, but it's if you won an IFTA.
Do they still have the IFTAs?
Yeah.
Do they still do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Or turn it into a MEGOT, but it's a Media Choice Award.
Oh, I know the Choice Awards, Stephanie said go, but obviously Meteor doesn't sponsor them.
No, exactly. The Choice Awards are legitimate now. No, but you know when they tried to make it like it was like an MTV VMAs or something like it?
Yeah.
It was like...
Oh my God.
Anyway,
is there any award like in Ireland that would be actually worth winning? Like on an international
I was going to say something so mean and then I was like, I could potentially be nominated for one.
What is it? The Podcast Awards?
No, not that. I'll tell you off air.
The Podcast Awards though, which one?
Think lower. I was just I'm talking about it's fine. Anyway, directing for...
Is it like Ireland Day? Oh no, is it the 6 o'clock show Employee of the Month? Most improved.
Oh, fuck's sake. Directing for a drama series. My lad won for Succession.
Yeah, which episode?
I'm not sure.
Does it give I think it gives a particular episode.
Does it?
I think if I'm correct, this is the episode where we find out that Logan Roy has died.
Okay.
So
that's funeral, because I think he directed that as well.
I think for some reason, because somebody was talking about the fact, which I actually didn't realise, there's a scene in that episode where Kendall has to go and look for Sarah Snook, what's her name in the fucking show?
Jesus Christ, we did an entire podcast series about what's her name?
Shiv! Oh my God! That was insane. It's got a complete brain melt. Okay, so Kendall has to go up and search for Shiv.
Yeah.
But the director purposely didn't tell Jeremy Strong where she was. So what you see is him coming up, and there's a big crowd of people because they're all there for Connor's wedding, and he's like literally go around and try and see where she is. So well, actually, now that I've talked about it, maybe it's not that groundbreaking, but I just thought that was an interesting tidbit.
I'm just obsessed with him, especially because he did a former flop that we covered on this podcast.
Oh.
He did What's Your Number?
What's that?
It's like a rom-com with Chris Evans and...
Chris Evans,
like Captain America, like.
Oh my God, I thought it was Chris Evans, the radio presenter.
No, not
the ginger.
No.
Could you fucking imagine?
No, Chris Evans and Anna Faris. And it's about, like, she's trying to...
Okay.
She reads a magazine article that's like, whatever number of person that you've slept with is the person you should end up with. So she's already hit that number. So she's, like, trying to go back to everyone she slept with, being like, one of you has to be the one.
Okay.
It's chronic. It's so bad.
Okay. That sounds like a terrible premise.
The episode is very good. Yeah, but then he's gone on. He's now doing fucking Succession, and he's an Emmy-winning director.
Oh, so sorry. Yes, he directed this. Wow.
This is like, okay, so like spoiler alert for the episode later this week. We just did Mean Girls 2.
Okay.
And the writer on Mean Girls 2, which like chronic flop, straight to DVD, shot one of the worst movies I've ever watched. Right, just really boring.
Okay. Who was in it? Anyone we know?
No one you'd know, but went on to write Hidden Figures, the NASA movie, and then was nominated for an Oscar.
Hidden Figures, one of my favourite movies. Really? Working like a dog, day and night.
We need to do that for pop culture. I've actually never seen it.
Hidden Figures is really good. Yeah. Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson, when is she getting her flowers? Okay, Mark, my lad, good for him. He beat out Lorraine Scafaria, who also directed for Succession. She also Bo Burnham's ex-girlfriend.
No way. We hate Bo Burnham because he took
Yeah.
Phoebe Bridgers away from Paul Mescal.
Well, did he take her or did they just split up?
Probably just
There's
split.
varying theories.
But Lorraine Scafaria, didn't she also direct Hustlers?
Yes.
One of the great...
Iconic.
And actually, I know we're going to talk about the Oscars later on. We're going to briefly touch on them. But Hustlers, Jennifer Lopez should have gotten a nomination. I'm actually still so mad that J-Lo didn't get the nomination. Florence Pugh got the nomination.
Sick. For what?
Little Women.
Oh, well,
she played Amy. She was very good in it. Did you see Florence Pugh at the Golden Globes? Was it? She brought a lady friend.
Yeah.
I mean, is she taking a walk on the by-side?
I hope so. She deserves it all after putting up with Zach Braff, for fuck's sake.
Why? Oh, don't tell me he's cancelled too.
Well, he's just very old for her.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Sorry, Andrej Perex. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that name. He was also up for Succession, but it was Mark, my lad, one, and Mike White was up for The White Lotus.
Okay.
Oh, and sorry, Dervla Walsh was up for Bad Sisters, one of her own again.
Oh, great.
Again, not being funny.
No chance. No, not at all.
Excited for season 2.
I'm delighted that Bad Sisters got such a good reception internationally, and I think honestly, it's Ireland's year.
Yeah.
I think honestly, obviously last year everyone was like, "Oh, Banshees of Inisherin," Colleen Kuhn, the short film from Northern Ireland, which they actually did win the Oscar. But everyone was like, "Okay, this is going to be Ireland's year." This year, I think Cillian Murphy might do it.
He is. I think he is.
Do you think so?
Yeah, 100%. We'll talk about it in a sec.
Okay.
I'm going to blitz through just to go to the ones where...
Go to the guests.
Go to the...
I think there was a few winners from Succession in the guests categories.
The guests, yes. Sorry, writing for a drama series, Jesse Armstrong for Succession.
Good for him.
Beat out Sharon Horgan, Dave Finkel and Brett Burr for Bad Sisters.
Jesus, how many nominations does Sharon Horgan have now?
Way more. I think people, because the nominations were so long ago, I think people forget.
Okay.
It was delayed because the Emmys. Mike White,
because the Writers' Strike.
Craig Mazin for The Last of Us, Peter Gould for Better Call Saul, Gordon Smith for Better Call Saul, and Paul Williman for Andor. Mm-hmm. I am going to skip ahead to guest. Supporting actress went to Niecy Nash, my faves, for Monster, even though, kind of problematic for
problematic.
Nash,
but
Niecy Nash should win everything. Niecy Nash should win her for Scream Queens.
Oh, I've actually never seen Scream Queens.
You'd like Scream Queens.
I liked her in the movie about the Central Park 5. It was on Netflix.
Yes.
They Can't Hold Us Down. No. Can't Hold Us Down was, of course, the song with Christina Aguilera and Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
It's not the name of the Central 5.
Why don't you keep thinking about that and I will go... Okay, will I go to our comedy series?
What I was going to say is... Sorry, and this is really annoying when people talk over each other, and sorry.
It's all we've done for this entire podcast. I'm sorry to the listeners.
It's my fault. I really do apologise.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Working like a dog day and night.
Stop doing that impression, please.
But... I forgot. Oh, Niecy Nash's speech is definitely worth watching.
Oh, brilliant.
She gives a shout out to like not only the character that she played on in this movie.
Monster.
So
Yeah,
I think she played. Was it the mother or the sister of somebody who was a victim of Jeffrey Dahmer?
I never watched it. I couldn't have any less interest in true crime, to be honest. Especially a story like that. I was like, nah.
Absolutely. Yeah, see, I was the same. I had no interest in it whatsoever. No. But she also gave a shout out to Breonna Taylor and to Sandra Bland, which I think is a very important message.
I love you, Niecy Nash. Sorry, okay, very quickly. Lead actor in a comedy series, Jeremy Allen White for The Bear.
Oh yeah, good for him.
Jason Sudeikis in Ted Lasso, Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building, Jason Segel for Shrinking, and Bill Hader for Barry.
What do you think about Martin Short and Meryl Streep dating?
Love it. Here for it.
Are you?
Here for it. Majorly, yeah.
Okay.
Majorly. Why the fuck not?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Fuck around and literally find out, you know?
Yeah. Martin Short, famously an Irish passport holder. His dad was from Antrim.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Bring Meryl over, Martin, will you?
Yeah. She hasn't been since Dancing with Lunasa. Dancing at Lunasa.
Yeah,
she needs to work on that accent.
She does. Supporting actor in a comedy series, of course, Eben Moss, back rap, and thanks to Taylor Swift in his speech.
Why?
Which again, that's season 2 though, babe. You know.
Oh my God! Yes, he sings Love Story. Yeah, they're getting too mixed up.
It's confusing, but you know what? It's not his fault.
So wait, who else is nominated for supporting actor? Sorry.
Anthony Carrigan for Barry, Phil Dunster for Ted Lasso, Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso, James Marsden for Jury Duty. I love Brett Goldstein. Brett Goldstein is hot.
Oh, is he?
Phil Dunster is hot.
Okay, I need to look these people up. Okay.
I think you'd love a bit of Brett Goldstein.
Okay, let me Google him.
He's like Oscar the Grouch if he was a man.
Ooh, famously the sexiest Sesame Street. Muppet.
Phil Dunster then is like classically
Brad Goldstein.
No, Brett Goldstein.
Brett Goldstein.
Tyler James Williams for Abbott Elementary.
Brilliant. You need to watch Abbott. I think you really like it. It's like didn't I? Because
he's playing like a Roy Keane character on Ted Lasso.
Is he one of the soccer players?
Yes.
Ooh.
And he's so cranky in it.
I haven't watched anything to do with soccer since Footballers' Wives, but I will dip back in.
Oh my God, we have to Footballers' Wives.
It's brilliant.
Stop mentioning TV shows because we can't cover them all.
I know. But okay, do you know what we have to talk about is the fact that Harvey from Footballers' Wives was in that Barry's tea ad. Do you know the one where she's like, is this a date?
What?
Yes, he's the love interest in that ad. I swear, you need to watch it. Google it. This is actually a visual medium, so I'm going to find this picture. Okay. Darren Keneally is so funny. we mention him in every. I know we do mention him in every fucking podcast, but. Okay, 1 second. Okay,
while you're doing that, supporting actor in a drama series, Matthew McFadden, Succession, but again up against Nicholas Braun for Succession.
Do you remember?
Sorry. Alan Ruck. Forgot Alan Ruck was nominated. And Alexander Skarsgård.
So somebody was saying that it's very fitting that Alan Ruck, who played Connor, is the only person from all the Succession not to have an Emmy.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
That makes me sad. Okay, sorry, go back to the...
Don't make me sing.
Don't make me sing. The Barry's Tea ad featuring Harvey from Footballers' Wives. He's the love interest. He's the guy who goes into the office and then he makes her a cup of tea, she makes him a cup of tea, and then suddenly there was a text and then she responds, is this a date? And she does this face. I'm going to show it to the listeners.
Yeah, show it to the listeners. Show it to the viewers.
Viewers.
Perfect.
Is this a date?
Is that focused in? Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. But Darren Keneally has then made that a meme. You keep talking. I'm going to find some of the examples.
Okay, Matthew McFadden was always going to win that. In terms of who else he was up against, a lot of White Lotus people, Theo James, Michael Imperioli, F. Murray Abraham. And then I think that's it for the Succession winners.
I was going to say there, the White Lotus I thought actually probably might have deserved the Emmy there. I think F. Murray Abraham, I'm so glad that he's coming back into... like pop culture or whatever. He was famously won an Oscar for Amadeus, which is now coming up on my TikTok a lot. Very random. Yeah, I mean, who the hell knows?
Things to get a resurgence. And then, I will say J. Smith Cameron was nominated in the supporting actress in a drama series category, but Jennifer Coolidge obviously won for The White Lotus. Let's move past the Emmys. I think it'd be interesting to go back and listen to our predictions, but...
Are we happy with the Emmys? Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, I think so too.
I think who else was going to go to it? You know what I mean? Like, in some ways I feel sorry for Jeremy, and then other ways I'm like, he'll be fine.
Well, okay, actually...
He'll have his day in the sun.
He will. I mean, to be fair, he's already had his day in the sun. He already has an Emmy. So I'm glad that Kieran Culkin got the recognition that he deserves. Actually, you mentioned it very, very briefly, White Lotus. Jennifer Coolidge got the Best Supporting Actress, and I do think that Megan Fahey, who plays the wife of Theo James, she deserved it more than Jennifer Coolidge. I think everyone's like, oh, let's give it to the woman from Legally Blonde. That's funny. She'll do a funny speech. Whereas I actually think Megan Fahey deserves...
She's very good in that last season.
Yeah, she's good, but I think Megan Fahey ran the gamut of emotions. And I suppose she has also won because now she's going out with the nephew who was getting fucked by...
Oh my God, and they're such a hot couple.
Yeah.
Obsessed. Okay, film nominees for the SAGs. We've got
So SAGs, to explain, is the Screen Actors Guild.
Actors Guild.
So all the actors who are basically
Yeah.
registered to act in the US in Hollywood, get to vote on this.
And I think it's seen as a better indication for the Oscars. I feel like this changes per award season.
I agree.
So I actually don't take my word for it. Whatever.
Because I think last year Kate Blanchett won for Tar, and of course she didn't win the Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Let me look it up.
But she definitely didn't win the Oscar.
She did. No. Michelle Yeoh won the Oscar.
Okay.
SAG Awards 23.
So motion picture cast, we have American Fiction, Barbie.
Haven't seen it.
Purple,
Have seen it. Haven't seen it.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Have seen it.
Oppenheimer.
Have seen it.
Who do you think's going to win?
So I think Oppenheimer. Okay, wait. See, the SAGs are very hard to predict.
Okay.
Like, I think if you think of like who do the actors love, who are their preferred, like who's very popular in Hollywood. And I think that like Oppenheimer is going to get a load of technical awards in the Oscars. It's going to get like best sound, best cinematography. Whereas, excuse me, it's I don't know. Will they? Maybe they will appreciate. We have to go through all the other nominations to see actually who was liked by them.
Male actor in a leading role, motion picture, Bradley Cooper, Maestro.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh
Is it
God,
good?
no.
Yeah, I'm not. The reviews are not good, babe.
No, it's
The
terrible.
reviews are not good.
So I like watch. We were home. It was Christmas. It came out at Christmas time on Netflix, and I was like, "Great, we got to watch Maestro. It's all going to be up to all these awards." Sat down, and it's one of those things that you hate watching at home because, like, my father was in the corner, like, being like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like, I'm sorry, it's not The Field with John B. Keane, so I don't understand it as a concept. And he like hated it. It was so slow moving. It's all about Leonard Bernstein, who was like a composer, I guess. He wrote West Side Story, but then he also was like a conductor. I don't really know what conductors do.
I don't either, babe.
You know, and I think
I can't with Bradley Cooper as well, learning how to conduct to do it for 6 minutes.
it's so 6 years.
Like, to be able to do it for 6 minutes for the actual thing.
Like Bradley Cooper famously says that he got sober so that he'd be able to realize his full potential. Babes, have a drink.
Back on the gap, please.
Yeah, honestly.
It's when he's talking about he hates chairs.
He's just painful.
I just know the ride wouldn't be worth it with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I hope Gigi's happy.
Well,
okay.
well, I don't think, to be honest, isn't he meant to be? Well, I famously wrote on my Letterboxd. I'm just going to give my Letterboxd a shout out. Do you have Letterboxd?
Yes, I do.
I think you follow me on Letterboxd,
Yeah,
don't you?
I'm not sure you followed me back.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I know how to do that.
What's your Letterboxd username?
Eoin Keane 101.
Okay.
Okay. So, keep talking. I have to find my.
Okay, best actor in a leading role. We've got Bradley Cooper. Oh yeah, I mentioned this.
Sorry.
Coleman Domingo for Rustin.
I haven't seen that.
He is killing on the red carpet.
He looks so good.
Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, winning more than people maybe thought.
Yeah, and I'm a bit worried. He's the biggest, I think, threat to Cillian Murphy.
Yeah. Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction.
I haven't seen American Fiction, but I'm hearing great things.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper is just like so annoying. I want him to be okay. We'll talk about the Oscars here now as well. So I've been listening to like all these Oscar podcasts, and I think that the 5 nominees for that, I think Coleman Domingo could maybe drop out, and Andrew Scott, our boy, could come in there from All of Us Strangers.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's more Europeans, there's more British people, and I think that he could win the BAFTA, actually, Andrew
The
Scott.
BAFTA or the Oscar? Oh, you think he'll win the BAFTA?
He'll win the BAFTA, and then that will give him momentum to propel him into the Oscar race.
And you don't think it'll be Paul Mescal?
Paul Mescal for All of Us Strangers.
Yeah.
I think he's more a supporting actor. Not that I've seen the movie, or actually.
No, you're right.
So I think all the momentum is behind Andrew Scott, and he's like been picking up a load of like. I think he got nominated for the Golden Globe.
He did,
a few other things, and I think if he wins the BAFTA, I think for sure he has a really good chance. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my hoop here. Maestro, my review for it was Bradley Cooper as a self-obsessed, chaotic bisexual. Is this meant to be acting? Allegedly.
Female actor in leading role. For motion picture, we have Annette Bening for Naiad. Supposed to be good.
I loved it.
The Jodie Foster Renaissance is upon us.
I'm so happy. I've loved Jodie Foster for years. Do you know that she won both her Oscars by the time she was 30?
I'm obsessed with her.
She was 27 in Silence of the Lambs.
Obsessed with her.
She has the most interesting story. It's incredible.
Are you watching the new True Detective
yes.
in the country?
So how many episodes have you seen?
I've seen all of it.
Oh my God.
Don't be jealous, guys. Don't be jealous. Green doesn't suit you.
So
We'll talk about it after. What do you think so far?
Well, I think I need to watch it again just so I fully understand it. But it was good. Is it meant to be scary? Is it meant to be like a horror?
More scary in comparison to other seasons.
Okay, so I like the first season of True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Yeah. Jodie Foster is an incredible actress. Has the most amazing life story. Look her up. Got her first Oscar nomination when she was 13 in Taxi Driver, playing a child prostitute. A guy shot Ronald Reagan in order to impress her. Guess what? She's a lesbian, so it was never going to work.
Kind of iconic.
Yeah, and then is one of only three women to have 2 Oscars by the age of 30.
Obsessed.
Do you want to know who the other ones are?
Yes.
Well, one of them is Louise Rainier, who's like, I think, a German actress from like the 20s and 30s. But the other one, can you guess?
To have 2 Oscars.
2 Oscars. An actress. Think of actresses who've won Oscars twice.
Recently.
Yes, relatively recently.
Olivia.
No, she only has one.
Emma Stone could get her second one.
She could get her second one, but then she's over 30.
It's not Jennifer Lawrence, is it?
No, she only has one.
Fuck! This is hard.
Yeah, it is. I'll give you...
Give me a hint. I gave you a fucking hint for Elizabeth Debicki.
Yeah, sure, you still didn't get it. She's 6'3". Okay, I don't know. This is like... So she's an actress. When I say her, you'll know exactly who she is, but you haven't seen her in Yonks.
Okay. In Yonks?
Okay,
How long? 10 years? 5 years?
Okay, about that. No,
Berry.
no,
Okay.
she only has one. This one. So Clint Eastwood directed her to an Oscar win.
Meryl Streep.
No, she has 3,
Fucks.
but she also won it after the age of 30. You have to focus on.
Oh, Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank! Yay! Sorry. Okay, so go on. Anyway, Annette Bening and Naiad, great movie.
Yes.
I think it's a perfect movie to watch with your mom.
Okay. Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon.
I mean, incredible. I think we'll probably win the Oscar.
Carrie Mulligan for Maestro.
She's the best thing about Maestro.
Okay.
She's good in it. There's a few good scenes with. I actually think Carrie Mulligan is great.
Controversial opinion, apparently. Margot Robbie for Barbie.
Yeah, I like that. I think Margot Robbie should get an Oscar nomination for this.
Emma Stone for Poor Things.
Incredible. It probably should win, but I think Lily Gladstone will win. To go back to that one, I think that Annette Bening won't get the Oscar nomination. I think that Sandra Hüller from Anatomy of a Fall,
Okay.
which is my favourite movie of last year.
Okay.
Do you want to hear my Naiad review from Letterboxd?
Sure. Yeah.
This is a movie from Mams, and I loved it. Cried 3 times. Took a picture of me crying to send to my friend Dara, and I've honestly never looked worse. Great film.
Okay, male actor in a supporting role.
Okay.
We've Sterling K. Brown for American Fiction.
I haven't seen it, but he looks unreal.
Willem Dafoe for Poor Things.
Yeah, he's good.
Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, he's good. Do you think?
Oh, sorry. I meant Robert Downey Jr., who's the next nominee for Oppenheimer.
Robert Downey Jr. I think is probably going to win the Oscar. Again, they love a comeback kid.
And then Ryan Gosling for Barbie.
So Ryan Gosling probably should get an Oscar nomination as well. Just it's kind of fun. But what I want to see here is Charles Melton get nominated for May December. Charles Melton of Riverdale.
I think those days are...
Do you think?
Yeah. I think he'll come back and he'll do something else, but I think he's been shut out of too many other categories.
May December is such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yes, but it's on like Sky.
I had to download now movies for it. It's very annoying. It was on Netflix in the US.
If you get a cinema membership, the distribution, I'm going to be honest, has been weird, but apparently it's really worth it. I'm going to watch it very soon. Okay,
It's incredible.
Female actor in a supporting role, and then we'll go on to the television nominees.
Sorry.
So we have Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Okay. So her getting nominated here shows that they love Oppenheimer. So I think maybe the SAGs will give best film or best cast to Oppenheimer.
Danielle Brooks for The Colour Purple.
Yeah, I love Danielle Brooks. Famously, she was Tasty in Orange is the New Black.
Okay, I never watched Orange.
Oh, it's not one for the Patreon, but
Yeah.
it's good. It's worth it.
Penelope Cruz
Heartbreaking.
for Ferrari.
Penelope Cruz. I'm surprised that she needs to get the fuck out of that category and let Julianne Moore get a nomination for May December.
Jodie Foster for Naiad.
Absolutely love her.
And then finally Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers.
Yeah, I think she's going to end. She's winning everything.
Do you think?
Oh yeah, she's going to win the Oscar.
Okay.
I think it's pronounced Davine.
Davine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure either, but.
And then television nominees very quickly: drama series ensemble. We have The Crown, The Gilded Age, The Last of Us, The Morning Show, Succession.
I'm so happy that The Gilded Age got recognised. It's the funnest show on TV.
I need to start it.
It's so good.
Yeah. Comedy series ensemble: Abbott Elementary, Barry, The Bear, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso.
Ooh, The Bear's going to win that, and Succession's going to win the other one.
I'm gonna skip the mini series. Male actor in a drama series: Brian Cox for Succession, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show, Kieran Culkin, Succession, Matthew McFadden, Succession, Pedro Pascal, The Last of Us. Who's winning?
Kieran Culkin probably might. That was the one that Jeremy Strong got snubbed.
Yeah.
So I presume Billy Crudup got nominated for the Morning Show.
Yeah.
The Morning Show, one of the worst movies, one of the worst TV shows, but so good viewing. Does that make sense? It's terrible, but I love it.
And then finally, female actor in a drama series, because the comedy, it's just all The Bear and White Lotus, the usual, and Barry.
Okay.
Female actor in a drama series, we have Jennifer Aniston for The Morning Show, Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown.
She's
Sarah
6'3".
Ramsey, The Last of Us, Kerry Russell, The Diplomat, Sarah Snook, Succession. Sarah
Snooks, yeah, I presume so.
Okay.
Any supporting actors in that one? In TV?
Oh, good question.
No. Interesting.
No.
Wow.
Yep. Ensemble and individual. Okay, this was fun.
Is it over now?
I've very little memory left on the SD card, so I need to swap and wrap it up.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too.
I did.
Yeah.
This was fun.
I feel as if I can't wait for us to go back onto Patreon where we can say what we really want.
Yeah. If you want us uncensored, what is scary thought? Again, it's patreon.com/ShopCulture. We're watching Fleabag at the minute from the beginning.
Couldn't you imagine us on the 6 o'clock show?
The silence is definitely. And we're actually, I'm literally about to record now. We're going to do Saltburn, Bop or Flop.
Woo!
Woo!
It's more of a dance floor.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Listeners. Thank you, SuccHeads. We love you so much.